Hope you guys are having a great day. This is Blaze. What if I told you if you put $200 a month in the SP 500 for 30 years, it would be worth $415,000 from your initial investment of $72,000. That's a 600% return. The SP 500 measures the value of the stocks of the top 500 companies, which include Apple, AT&T, Bank of America, Best Buy, Microsoft, and it goes on and on and on. But I know, there's stocks out there that's made more than 600%, like Amazon and Facebook, but that takes time for you to study and kind of get lucky. No one knew Amazon was going to explode from $2 to a couple $1,000. But with the SP 500, you just set it and forget it. You'll average a 10% return every year for 30 years, and that compound interest adds up to 600%. What if I told you there was a stock out there that averaged 20% a year, and you can just set it and forget it, just like the SP 500? So if you put that same $200 in every single month for 30 years, it would be worth $3.2 million instead of $415,000. That's a 4,300% return on a $72,000 initial investment. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you how you can buy it. Now just think to yourself, instead of $200 a month that you're putting in for 30 years, you're putting in millions of dollars. And now after 30 years, you're gonna be worth a billionaire easily. This publicly traded company owns huge companies like Geico, Fruit of the Loom, etc., etc. It owns a ton of businesses, but not only that, they invest billions of dollars in companies like Apple, Kraft, Bank of America. If you've been investing for a little while, you definitely know who Warren Buffett is. He's one of the most and smartest investors, and he's the CEO of this company, Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett acquired Berkshire Hathaway in 1965, and now it's the 6th largest company in the SP 500. Now, before you get too excited pulling up your phone about to buy some of these stocks, then you're gonna realize why this stock is for billionaires. One stock at the moment, while I'm recording this video, is $417,000 for one stock. That's just insane. This makes it nearly impossible for retail buyers to invest in some of the companies that Berkshire Hathaway owns, like Geico, which is a multi-billion company and it's very successful. Well, if you don't have $417,000, you're not going to be able to invest in it. I guess that saying is right. The richer gets richer, because the barrier of entry for this stock is just stupid. When I first heard about Berkshire Hathaway, I was super excited about it, kind of like some of you are now, and I wanted to know the history about it, and I wanted to know how to buy some. But yeah, like I said, you gotta be a bazillionaire. And here are some bazillionaires or billionaires who have a good amount of Berkshire Hathaway. You have Bill Gates and Linda Gates and some financial institutions like Vanguard and Fidelity. Warren Buffett wants some serious and long-term investors. That's why he hasn't split the stock. A stock split is increasing the amount of stocks but lowering the price. So for example, you have 10 stocks. Each stock is $20. So altogether you have $200. Say you have a 10-to-1 split. This means you'll have 100 stocks instead of 10, and your $20 per stock goes to $2. So now the value is still the same of $200. So now some of the retail buyers can buy in because instead of $20, it's $2. Well, for our example, it's $417. And if it splits, you know, it could go down to $40,000 to $4,000, but there's way more stocks out there for you to buy. Since Warren Buffett is not splitting the stock, only the wealthy and the billionaires are able to buy this stock. And it's backed by one of the best investors and one of the best companies now. You're SOL if you're not part of that yacht club. Now, if you wanted to get really strict and you wanted to save up for one big stock, an average American right now makes around $53,000. It would take you about 8 years to be able to purchase one of these stocks. That's if you saved everything and you didn't have to pay taxes on it and you didn't have any expenses, which, you know, that's not realistic. You know what is realistic and doesn't cost you anything? Hitting that like button. There is some incredible good news though that I haven't told you yet, and I promise you, you could buy this stock somehow. How are you gonna afford $417,000 worth stock? Well, I'm about to tell you. In 1996, Warren Buffett created the Berkshire Hathaway Class B stock. This stock was going to be a lot less expensive than the original Berkshire Hathaway stock because this stock was offered at 1/30th of the price of the original Berkshire Hathaway stock. But not only that, in 2010, there was a 50-to-1 split. This made the Class B stock one of 1/1500th of the Class A stock. So in other words, one Class A stock, which is the original Berkshire Hathaway, is 1,500 stocks of the Class B stock. So we already know the Class A stock is $417,000, but the Class B stock is way less expensive. It's only $277 at this moment. The negative thing about the Class B stock though is your vote is only 1 of 20,000th of a vote of a Class A. So yeah, basically your vote doesn't count like our election. No, I'm just kidding. The Class B stock is such a great opportunity for the retail buyer because it makes it so much cheaper, and also eventually it could split again and make it even more cheaper. Now, of course, there's gonna be more stocks, so the stock is gonna be less valued, but it gives you an opportunity to buy more stocks. Say you can't afford $277 right now and it splits to $20. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. Say it does split again, you may be able to buy even more stocks, so that's a positive. So all in all, I bought a good amount of the Class B stock of Berkshire Hathaway because there ain't no way I'm gonna buy one stock of the original Class A stock. That's just ridiculous. $417,000 for one stock. That's nuts. I recommend you do your own research and figure out if this is a great opportunity for you and if it fits into your investment strategy. Now this stock is more of a long-term stock. You're not gonna 10x your money in 2 months like you would YOLOing on an altcoin or YOLOing on an IPO. Let me know in the comments down below if you own this stock, the Class B or even a Class A stock, or you plan on buying some. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to invest in that like button, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.